could define f of x? Which of the following could define f of x? That is, which of the following could define the function? Okay. Boy, most students aren't super familiar with graphing, just in general, but let alone graphing parabolas. I'm certainly not super familiar with graphing parabolas. I can't just look at that and figure out what f of x is. That's, again, it's okay, because if you look at this graph, you realize they're giving us a bunch of points on this graph, a bunch of what I would call ordered pairs. That is, values of x and y. For example, this one right here, this point on the graph. I know that when x is -2, right? This is the x-axis going left and right. Okay. I know that when x is -2, here's -1, here's -2, I know what the y value, my y value, my f of x value, has to be -9. Because that's the point, 1, -9. Same thing right here. I know when I plug in a 4 for x, when x is equals 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 8. Okay. And a little bit. That gives us 1 minus 2 minus 8. And I'm going to plug in 1 once again. So I get f of x, 1 equals positive 1, right? Because 2 negatives multiplied together gets you a positive. So just want to refresh your memory there in case you'd forgotten how to deal with that notation. So -1 without parentheses squared is -1 plus 2. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 8. Minus 2 is -1. And then we'll see. Calculate what's in the parentheses first. That is 1 minus 1, which is 0. And then let's test another point. I like this. I like avoiding negatives if we can avoid it. Put that same value into answer choice D. Let's see what we get. F of 4 equals -4 minus 1 squared minus 9. Okay. Let's calculate what's inside the parentheses first. We're doing our order of operations here. We have 4 minus 1, which is 3. We got 3 squared. Remember that negative is outside the parentheses. That's important here. Very, very important. Because when I simplify this right here, I'm going to get -9. Because it's 3 squared made negative, not -3 squared. That would be -3 times -3, which would be positive. This is going to be negative. Minus 9. It's going to give me -9 minus 9, which equals -18, not 0, which I know the correct answer choice has to give me. So I can eliminate D. It is indeed answer choice A. Once again, just plugging in values, inputs and outputs. X is your input, f of x is your output, f of x is the same as y. Testing points, turn everything into arithmetic. That's still the name of the game. Okay? All right, I like that question. Let's